Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways and Adventures. And look at where we're at here. Good old summer weather. Only 8% humidity. Winds are 4-5 miles an hour on and off. And it's been toggling between 94 and 95 all day since before lunch. Just beautiful weather. This is my kind of weather. So, I didn't put the air conditioner on today. All I'm running is a ceiling fan. But I got a few things I want to cover up. This is the third day in a row. I haven't seen that for a long time. The third day in a row that there's no wind. Imagine that. Little breeze right now, just a slight little toggling breeze. Nothing to really write home about. But here we are, and because of that, I was allowed to get my flag back up again so it wouldn't get shredded. So looking good, loving it. And this morning, I was sitting down having coffee about 6 a.m. and looked at the security camera monitor, and I saw these weird shadows that didn't belong, and they were being cast from over this direction going right up to Tomcat's condominium over there. So I got up closer and I zoomed on the camera, and there was a pack of wild dogs over here. Well, I don't know really if they were wild dogs, but they weren't barking or anything like that, which tells me that they've been out here in the wild for a while, because domesticated dogs bark at everything. So anyway, they were sniffing around over there at Tomcat's cage, and I came out and hollered, "Get out of here!" And they ran off that direction and disappeared into the desert. But I found dog prints all past the little house, behind the motorhome, and all around the chicken coop. So they were here for quite a while, but just I didn't catch them on the cameras until it was a little later in the morning. So anyway, I transferred the last of the Blue Barrel water from up by my water tank down to the third tote over there, or the first one closest to the door, going into the Garden of Eating. And we'll be going in there on another episode. This is 2 weeks now since I put the tomatoes, transplanted the tomatoes into the garden. And they are really doing well. And so is everything else in there. Things are sprouting up big time because the weather is now cooperating and the ground is warming up again. We did have a few nights where it got down into the high 30s, 37, 38, 39. And I was worried that the soil temperature was going to drop too low and I was going to lose my tomato plants. But it didn't. I lucked out on that one. So it looks like we're done with the chilly weather now. Almost all the snow on the mountain is gone. So the weather is really looking up and going to be an asset to my garden. So I'm going to let it go for another week, and then I'll give you a garden update, and you're going to be surprised at all the stuff that I've got going. I did end up, I'll spill the beans. I did end up sprouting some corn seed inside the cabin with my rapid corn sprouting system, and I got those to the point where they were some small plants sticking up, and as I usually do, 2 seeds to a set. And I got all of those planted this morning into the garden, so let them start growing up and getting stronger. And the other 2 that I originally put in, they're up about 3 foot tall now, and it won't be long before I start seeing the tassels come out at the top of those, and they're going to set some corn. And then I'll show you how to take the tassels off and bag them around the corn and get the silk coated with the little tassels so that we can get some corn on the cob. Anyway, I'm going to make some barbecue chicken tonight. No, not one of mine. They're all doing fine. But that's about it. I did check, and my water is down to about 1,000 gallons left. And if we have this heat wave continuing, I may end up having to call for another load of water earlier than I wanted to. But gotta do what you gotta do, right? So that's about all I really have. I just wanted to keep you guys up to date as to what's going on out here. And I'm going to head back in. You see, the breeze is moving the flag, but it's not enough to move the PMA turbine. It's nice out, and I was doing some clean out in the garage today, and I noticed that there is what was I going to say? Come on, what was I going to say? Somebody tell me, what was I going to say? You know what I was going to say. Well, I wish I knew what I was going to say. But anyway, I made some space in there and got some things cleaned out. And I checked the water temperature in the tote koozie, and it's getting up there nice and warm. It's probably a little bit over 85 now. That's what it was yesterday when I checked it. So we had a nice hot day today, so it probably picked up a few degrees. So it'll be tote koozie time here pretty soon. And I want to build a little flap down table right there where the second chair is on the deck, so that you can sit up there and relax, have a cold one. And I've been looking at this area out here, and I really do want a nice big deck out here. So I've got some 4x4s, and I've got from Dawn, I've got some more to go pick up. And now that the weather is better, I'll probably plan on doing that this coming weekend. Not weekend, but this coming week. And get down there and pick up those 4x4s. And he's checking on some more totes for me, so I can get my system set up down there by the garden house, the Garden of Eating, and extend that garden, get things going out there, get things growing. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. I appreciate you all joining me on this adventure, and I'll be getting back to you as soon as possible. For right now, I think I need a cold one. 95 degrees out here, but it feels beautiful. It feels wonderful. And the only thing I'm wearing is flip-flops and shorts, because it's beautiful, and I'm working on my tan. Got to work on that tan. See, look at my shadow. See, can you see the tan in my shadow? All right. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. This is G-Bear reminding you, thumbs up down there. Don't forget to subscribe. It's still absolutely free to subscribe. 100% absolutely free, and you don't get spammed and you don't get bothered. All you get is a little ding notice every time I post a new video, so you know there's something else to look at. This is G-Bear signing off.